Hi, today I'm going to walk through a basic website development tutorial so that you can make your personal page on the Clara J. Peck Elementary page. The first thing that we need to do is to come down here to Administration and Staff from the Peck menu. Now you get to the Peck page by going to Guilford County Schools, School Center, guilfordcountyschools.northcarolina.com/Peck. And that takes you to the main Peck page. Come down the left menu till you get to Administration and Staff, and you need to double check the page to make sure that your name is on it and that it's underlined. I can quickly make you a page if it's not there, but it has to be there for you to do the things that we're going to do today. Next thing we want to do is go back to this menu here and hit Teacher Login, which is the last item on the menu, and that will take us to the School Center login page. You're going to use your Guilford County ID and you're going to use your Guilford County password. If for some reason you're not in the system at the time I make up your web page, then I will use what should be your Guilford County ID, and we'll use the password ABC123. Then when you get in, the first thing you need to do is change your password. I made a page for Peck Lion so that we could work with a dummy page. If I was using this page, I would click Remember Me so that when I came back to it, the information would be on there. Don't do that on a school computer, but by all means do it on your home computer. First thing I want to do is edit my school accounts or my account settings, and that's going to be where I change my password. So I go in and click New Password, put in the new one I want to use on both lines, make sure they match. It tells you how strong your password is. It's better to get more than fair, but for our purposes fair is great. And then click Done. Now I'm ready to click on Peck Lion, and that's going to take me directly to Peck Lion's new web page that has very little on it. This is the basic web page that if you got a web page this year, it's going to look like. If you got one last year, it's not going to have the background, it's going to be all white, and your menu is going to be hidden. If you haven't done anything with it from last year though, it might be easier if I just deleted your web page and did you a new one so that it would go with this tutorial. First thing we're going to do is we've got to come up here. Here's the menu bar to get us started for School Center, and there's not much there because there's a second layer of menu there. So I'm going to click Edit. And that's going to allow me to do some things to the page now. The second layer of menu has shown up. I want to hit a new content box. Notice there's nowhere on here for me to add any content. So I'm going to hit New Content Box. And oh, I got one right here. It says Add Text Here. So what I want to do is go in there and click it. It gets bigger and it darkens up a little bit, and now I'm ready to add some text. So I'm going to say welcome to the 5th grade because that's the grade I know best, and a little bit of text. My end sticks. Okay, go back and fix my N. It's easy enough to go back and fix any errors. Now I want to change the font size for this one. I think I'll make it bold here with the B. I want to center it, and the one that says Justify. If you hover over them, they tell you what they do in case you can't figure out. So I want to make that a little bigger too. I think I'll make it a different font, and then I'll make it a bigger font, and now let's change the color on it to make it really pretty. There we go. And now I hit Save, and I've got a text box. If I don't want to add anything else to this box, I can put another new text box in. I just click new text box, and there you go, one showed up here. And I can add as many text boxes as I want to the page. Part of the reason for doing that is that if you've got a little bit of information you're not going to want to keep very long, or you've got a section that you want to change a lot, then you can put it in a separate text box. When I'm finished, I come out of it, I click save, and it's ready to go. I've got 2 pages set up for you here, and you do not have to leave their names as page 1 and page 2. Let's make this first one a page about supplies. And so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to list my supplies. This is a wish list this teacher has on this, so I'm going to change that to classroom wish list. Put that right in here. And I can go back again and make the title bigger, center it, change the font family, change the color to green, and then hit save. If I don't want to leave the page as called page 1, I want to come over here to page settings, and right in here where it says page title, I can put classroom wish list, and then hit done. And it should change in just a second. There it is, classroom wish list. Now that helps me know what page I'm on. It's here and it's here. Another way to tell is that it changes color. The page I'm on is white and bold, and the other pages are yellow. When I go back to home, classroom wish list becomes yellow, and home becomes bold and white. Go down to page 2, and on that page, let's put some, how about classroom newsletter. So we'll come up in here, and I am getting information from another page. Paste it in, or you can just type it right in. I'm pasting it so I don't have to think too much. And then I want to bold, center, change my font size, change my color, and save. Again, I can add as many text boxes as I want to this, and I can change the name of the page by going to page settings and changing this to classroom news and hit done. I can add as many content boxes as I want for different news items. And in the next tutorial, I'll show you how to add additional pages. We'll go to Classroom Calendar next. And it is exactly what it says it is. And it is a very easy calendar program to use. I want to go up to my main menu here and enter New Event. I'm going to choose the date for my event using this little calendar icon. And I am not going to put down anything for July, but I will go to August 25th and put the first day of school. The location is Peck, and text, make sure you make it for this exciting day in school. And then I'll hit done. And notice there's still no events showing up for July. But when I click over to August, there is an August event for the first day of school. Now, if I want to edit that event, I just hover my mouse over it. A pencil shows up. When I click the pencil, I can either edit the event, which will take me back to the very same box I was working in a while ago, or I can delete the event. Contact form. I want to have a way for parents to contact me easily besides the telephone, and so I want to fill out this contact form. Now, it's not set to work right now because there's not an email address in it. So I want to go to Page Settings, and I can change the name of it, Contact Form Peck Lyon, and I can put the email address in. Use your Guilford County School email address, please. Peck Lyon doesn't have one, so I had to make him an email account of his own. And then I can hit Done. And now a form will show up that anybody who wants to email you can fill out. And then when they hit Send, it'll show up in your email box. And then this one right here takes you right back to Peck Elementary School. Now I'm going to unclick the Edit so that we lose the edit bar so that we can see what the website looks like now. We go to our home and we can make it as long as we want by adding content boxes. Our classroom wish list, our classroom news, classroom calendar, and our contact form. Now, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. You can get me on the school phone. My email is griffib@gcsnc.com, and I'm in room 513. Good luck in setting up your web page. The next tutorial will show how to add extra pages, and we'll talk about some of the extra pages that you can add.